Albert Camus sits alone at a sunlit café terrace in Algiers, French Algeria, sipping black coffee. The distant Mediterranean waves reflect his existential solitude. This moment captures his early years, where the vibrant yet isolating beauty of North Africa shaped his philosophical outlook. The café, a recurring setting in his works, symbolizes the intersection of everyday life and profound thought. Camus' connection to Algiers remains strong throughout his life, influencing his literary themes of absurdity and rebellion. A typewriter sits on a wooden desk, surrounded by half-written pages of The Stranger. Ink-stained fingers and crumpled papers litter the workspace, revealing Camus' relentless dedication. This scene highlights his creative process, where rebellion against societal norms took literary form. The draft, filled with edits, shows his meticulous attention to detail. Camus' ability to transform personal alienation into universal themes made The Stranger a cornerstone of existential literature. In a dim Parisian attic, Camus edits Combat, an underground newspaper during World War II. Shadows of collaborators loom outside, underscoring the danger of his work. This scene reflects his transition from writer to activist, as he used words to resist oppression. Combat became a voice for moral clarity amid chaos. Camus' editorials condemned fascism and advocated for justice, blending philosophy with political action. A heated argument unfolds between Camus and Jean-Paul Sartre in a smoke-filled left-bank cafe. A chessboard between them symbolizes their intellectual rivalry. This debate, rooted in post-war ideological tensions, pitted Camus' humanist existentialism against Sartre's Marxism. Their fallout marked a defining moment in 20th century thought. The scene captures the intensity of their clash, where philosophy collided with politics. Camus walks through the empty streets of Oran, the setting of the plague, with masked figures and a dying child in the background. This scene mirrors his exploration of collective suffering and the absurd. The novel, written during World War II, allegorized the Nazi occupation. Camus' portrayal of a town besieged by plague underscores his belief in solidarity as a response to meaningless adversity. Camus receives the Nobel Prize in Literature in Stockholm 1956, his strained smile belying inner turmoil. A lone cigarette burns in an ashtray, symbolizing his ambivalence toward fame. Despite the honor, he felt artistically paralyzed by the weight of expectations. This moment reveals the paradox of success, public acclaim clashing with private doubt. Camus' Nobel speech emphasized the writer's role in confronting injustice. Blank pages blow from Camus' desk in his Lourmarin home, a stalled car visible through the window, a grim foreshadowing. Post-Nobel, he struggled to write, haunted by perfectionism. This scene captures his creative paralysis, where the pressure to produce magnified his existential angst. The car, a Faisal Vega, hints at his impending death, merging life and art in tragic irony. A rustic Provençal dinner with friends, wine, bread, laughter, fills the room, but Camus stares at the road outside. This fleeting joy underscores life's fragility, a theme central to his work. The feast, vibrant yet tinged with melancholy, reflects his belief in savoring moments despite their impermanence. The road symbolizes the unknown future, a reminder of the absurdity he often contemplated. The wreckage of Camus' Faisal Vega lies scattered with manuscript pages and broken glass, a sudden end to the feast's vibrancy. His death in 1960 at 46 epitomized the absurdity he wrote about. Random, meaningless, and brutal. The scene merges his literary legacy with his mortality, as pages from unfinished works flutter amid the debris. Modern readers gather at Camus's grave in Lourmarin, holding the myth of Sisyphus. Sunlight illuminates his epitaph. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. His ideas endure, offering solace and defiance against life's absurdity. This final scene celebrates his immortal influence, where death transforms into timeless relevance.